So my question is about that alignment, and I know I can manifest, but many times, well, I have been to a lot of other seminars and a lot of things that say that 90% of what you're doing is subconscious or unconscious. So again, I feel like I know what I want, but
let us put this in a different context, because we've been hearing people talking about this subconscious mind, and we think it's time to finally explain that in a way that at least acknowledges the laws of the universe in the midst of the conversation. So what we just said to all of you, and you got it, we felt you get it, is that you can stand in your place of living something unwanted and affirm until the cows come home, which is going to be a long time for most of you. Of what you want, and you don't get anywhere because your words don't matter. It's your vibration that matters. So whoever originally started talking about the subconscious mind may have been tapping into is that it's the vibration that is at the basis of your attraction, not your words. And that's what they're calling the subconscious. In other words, what's really going on is what you're offering vibrationally. But it's not subconscious. It's not subconscious. We will not shout. It is not. We will shout. It is not. It is not subconscious. Because you built your vibrational patternings with conscious thoughts. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm unhappy with that. I don't like that. Those weren't unconscious thoughts. Those were conscious thoughts. You consciously practiced yourself into a vibrational pattern that is depriving you of what you want, and now you're calling the pattern subconscious. Okay. It's not subconscious. It's vibrationally active because you consciously thought it into being. So now, however, when we ask you to generally tune before you fine tune, and we ask you to feel for an emotion, that's conscious too, isn't it? In other words, can you unconsciously feel for an emotion? It's all about focus, isn't it? So now you're going to consciously feel for an emotion and consciously place yourself in the vortex, and then you're going to consciously think even more specific about what you want. In other words, you are the creator of your own experience. It would be like saying, I'm the painter of my own picture, but I always do it blindfolded. And we say, well, that's just dumb. You could do so much better if you would use your eyes. No? I like to subconsciously paint.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate very much you repeating to us the idiotic basis that so many people are operating from, and we get why they think that. Right. And we understand how if somebody who knows nothing about the laws of the universe and who knows nothing about vibration, who's only doing what almost everybody is doing, which is looking at the results of what they're getting, and so they've got all these results that they don't want, we understand why they would say, well, I must be creating those from my unconscious mind, because I sure wouldn't do it from my conscious mind, because it sure isn't what I want. But we say, that leads you nowhere. That leads you nowhere. You've got to be able to make some correlation between where you are and where you want to be. You have to find something that guides you, you see. And the peanut gallery is not the answer. Yes, it's coming forth from within you. Really good. Best ever.
Okay. So I have lots of rockets of desire, and they're going in a lot of different directions, and then I have a trained or a
they are about many different subjects all going in the same direction of your vortex.
Okay. Say that one more time, please.
Well, you
So
said I have many
many
different desires and rockets that are going in lots of different directions.
Yeah.
And what you meant was they're on lots of different subjects, but they are all going in the same direction, which is of your expansion, of your vortex. They're all going to where your inner being is and stands and bees. In other words, all your rockets of desire, because you're about to tell us that you feel scattered and all of that. And we want to... And we want to say to you that the vortex, there's nothing scattered in the vortex. You're sending it to the vortex, and the vortex is assembling them into cooperative components. And when you get into the vortex, you don't feel scattered. It just unfolds logically for you.
And in a practice that will get me into the general or away from the scattered feeling to be able to...
So what this sales job is that we're doing here, we're just wanting... So you came right with us. In other words, we know that you understand that it's about attraction and that you've got a point of attraction going on. We know that you know that. And so now we're just making it more vivid because we want you to realize that what your true point of attraction is in this vortex. That's your true point of attraction. So you have one singular intention, and it's not scattered, and it's not hard to understand, and it isn't hard to do. You don't have to sort out all the ideas, and you don't have to sort out all the subjects, and you don't have to figure out all the action. You don't have to do that. You have one singular, important, singular thing to do. Get in the vortex.